Hey guys, it's Michael from Just Lifestyle, and yeah, I just left Alex's flat, and actually this morning I had a 2.5 hour training session with my coach and friend Nicola, who is an international master. And there were really like 3 defining moments of that session which I want to share with you, and you guys might be able to take something from it. So in short, I have been working on a new opening repertoire. I'm not going to say what that opening is, but it doesn't really matter. The point being is that I wanted to go through it with Nicola, see if he can find any holes in it, just test my and probe my understanding in it. So we went through it, and there were a few very interesting things. So the first one was that I really found useful Nicola testing me on like practical moves that weren't my lines. So even if it's like not an engine approved line, if it makes practical sense, these are the kind of moves you want to actually look at in your analysis, because in a real game, you know, you might see that practical move and ask, you know, why am I not playing that instead? And you might end up playing it and it may be a mistake. So definitely, or maybe you forget your lines, right? And then you play that practical line instead, and then it's wrong. So you've got to not only look at the lines that you have in your theory, but also you should be like pushing yourself to look at all the different possibilities and just understand the position as a whole. So that was the first thing. The second thing was every time we would finish a line, we'd get to a point where I would have an end position, and sometimes the end position was just like obviously good for, you know, the color that I was playing. And despite this, Nicola would not stop that, and he would say, okay, but sure, your position is good, your piece is developed, but what is your active plan? And I felt like at every moment, he would always be pushing me to have a really like clear-cut active plan at the end of every line. And I think that's so important as well, because often you can get lazy and you just like end your opening analysis at a point where you're like, yeah, I'm fine. But if you don't have an active plan, then there's no point having a really good position, right? So it's about like, you know, really understanding the final position in your analysis, in your opening prep. And then finally, because this is a new opening of mine, and I haven't had the chance to, you know, like get as much experience in it as I would have liked to. A nice tip that he said was like, try and look at 100 games. It doesn't matter if like I'm going through them and like one game every 5 minutes or something. Like it doesn't have to be like an hour per game, but like just enough to just see how the players are playing and what they're doing with the positions that I have come to in my opening prep, so that I just get a feel for like the kind of ideas that might come about. I'm gonna take my hat off because I don't want it to blow away, but yeah, that's all from me. And hope you found that useful. I am now walking to the I'm walking to the Pisa train station because I'll be taking a train to Florence, and I'm very excited about all that. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.